Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Somaliland National Television English News Program. My name is Farhat Sheikh Habib and I'm here to update you with the latest top stories coming up, the main news headlines. Symposium on higher education for universities in the Horn of Africa concluded in the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa. New commander of Somaliland Correctional Corps assumed office. 8 groups alleged UN resolutions have failed people of Syria. Symposium on higher education joined by representative members of the universities in the Horn of Africa concluded in the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa. The discussion platform is said to have continued for a period of 3 days. During this symposium, attendees representing universities in the Horn discussed ways to develop the states of the higher education in order to bring out fruitful output. Hundreds of people assembled at the conference in Hotel Mansour, including professors, intellectuals, and representative members from those universities in the Horn of Africa. Director General of Education Ministry, Habib Ahmed Ali, has underscored that this meeting is historic and wished that in the future universities in the Horn will be united in the aspect of offering quality education. Other keynote speakers representing universities in the Horn spoke on the occasion and warmly received this symposium platform discussion, whereby they encouraged universities to further increase their knowledge sharing and interactions among them in order to offer intertwined quality education on an international standard. The newly appointed commander of Somaliland Correctional Corps, Brigadier General Mohammed Usman Hudun, has on Friday in a well-attended ceremony officially assumed his role during a large ceremony joined by governmental and non-governmental attendees at the headquarters of the custodial corps in the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa. The newly appointed commander of Somaliland Custodial Corps has on Friday in a well-attended ceremony officially assumed his role during a large ceremony joined by governmental and non-governmental attendees at the headquarters of the Custodial Corps in the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa. General Mohammed Usman Hudun, the newly designated commander of Somaliland Correctional Corps, assumed office on Friday during a large ceremony joined by Chairman of Hargeisa Regional Court, Dr. Yusuf Ismail Ali, Director General of Justice and Judicial Ministry, Khadar Ahmed Diriye, Chairman of Somaliland National Human Rights, Fatia Hussein Ahmed, parliamentarians of the country's both houses, large members of police and military commanders, and other wide array of distinguished invitees. Deputy Commander of Custodial Corps, Chief Hassan Ali Dere, speaking at first, has on the occasion elaborated the various number of attainments accomplished by Somaliland Custodial Corps. Former Commander of Somaliland Correctional Corps, Brigadier Mohammed Hussein Hirane, has on his part emphasized on the development achieved at the prison during his stay, where he underscored that he facilitated and organized trainings to the prison warders, stating that the skills and knowledge acquired from those would be reflected on how prisoners engage inmates in their future interactions. The incoming Commissioner for Somaliland Custodial Corps, Brigadier General Mohammed Usman Hudun, has discussed about the deep experience familiarity he has for the CAPS and plans set for future where he wished to implement to further bring success in his duties. Other keynote speakers have equally spoke on the role and importance of the custodial corps in creating improvement among the people. Members of the Customs Department of Sarar Regional Capital, Ainabo, speaking to SLN TV, have shown support and welcome to the newly designated Finance Minister of Somaliland, Samsam Abdi Adam, who was recently appointed for this post. Members of the Customs Department of Sarar Regional Capital, Ainabo, speaking to Somaliland National Television, have shown support to the newly Finance Minister of Somaliland, Samsam Abdi Adam, who was recently designated for this post. Former Chairman of Ainabo Customs Department, Saada Saeed Barre, speaking on behalf of the Customs Department, welcomed these initiatives of naming Samsam Abdi Adan to run Ministry of Finance in Somaliland. Saada, speaking to SLN TV, congratulated to Madam Samsam Abdi Adam on her appointment for the position of Minister of Finance of the Republic of Somaliland. She said, "I'm deadly sure you are up to the challenge and would undoubtedly meet undaunting goals and targets set out for this position by President Ahmed Silani and his cabinet," stating that she is also confident that the new Minister of Finance will be up to the expectations of this great nation. She further wished to work hard closely with the Minister of Finance in order to further develop the tasks of finance. You are still watching English News Program, the only Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. And now for the main international headlines in detail. The United Nations Security Council has been accused of failing to alleviate the suffering in Syria in a report compiled by more than 28 agencies and humanitarian groups. The United Nations Security Council has been accused of failing to alleviate the suffering in Syria in a report compiled by more than 28 agencies and humanitarian groups. It says that last year was the worst of conflict so far. 3 UN resolutions were passed in 2014 demanding an end to arbitrary killing and torture and the removal of barriers to aid. But the reporters' authorities say they had little effect. Security Council members, including Russia and the US, are accused of failing to implement their own resolutions by neglecting to put pressure on warring parties to stop indiscriminate killing and improve access to aid. That wraps us up to the end of our English news program on Somaliland National Television. From me and the rest of the team are leaving you until we meet for the next time. Goodbye.